Hey guys, welcome to Imperial Metal Beer Review number 18, possibly 19, possibly 17. Who knows what's going on anymore? We got another one from 3Floyds+Amon, Amarth, and this is their Sköll. Not like the chewing tobacco, but Skoll, or SKO with the two dots above it. LL. Did a little different label. It's got Wolf doing something different in comparison to this one. Anyway, this is their Imperial Porter brewed with honey, cocoa nibs, guajillo something, and chipotle peppers, and aged on oak. On the it's got the same story behind it as the other beers. I thought it might, so I'm not going to read it again. Cool looking label. It says brewed with Amon Amarth. And let me get my little phony thing up here. Being all modern screenshots and not writing in a book today. I never really have kept a big track of the the metal beer review stuff like I have the Imperial Stouts. But this gets a 90, an outstanding range on Beer Advocate. It's coming in at 8.5 ABV, 12 reviews, 28 ratings. Imperial Porter. So a 90 on there and a 3.94 out of 1,159 ratings with no IBUs on Untappd. Whew. But I have had this pretty recently, but I did like it. But let's give it a try, see how I feel about it this evening. And yeah, that's right. Look, totally different color on the caps. I knew this one cap looked more visually appealing to me. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Look at that right there. I'm a freaking wizard. I could have been a detective in another life. Barely any hiss on that. So I'll probably do a pretty aggressive pour on it. Well, maybe we'll slow it down a little bit. probably ought to slow it down a little bit. Oh well, that's my bad. I didn't think it'd pour that big of a head. Well, that's my fault. Oh geez, 2.5 fingers ahead on that. Not get any light through it. It looks like an Imperial Stout in the glass. But at 8.5%, I would call this an Imperial Porter. I've seen some Imperial Porters that were 12, 15%. I'm like, well, come on, guys. It's a stout now. Stop trying to pass it as a porter. Because I mean, porters, I think, anywhere from 4 to 6.5 or so percent is what I would call a porter. So I think 8.5 or whatever it was on this. I think 8.5. I think that would still be an Imperial Porter. So I'll let that head simmer down for a second, but I guess I'll go ahead and try to get a nose on it. Very smoky. What I expect in a porter. Definitely getting them peppers in there. Actually, quite a bit of pepper on the nose. I bet you could make some. This would either go well with I would think with like a barbecue, smoked meat, something like that, or I went to Dark Lord Day and they had made barbecue sauce out of Dark Lords. I think this would probably make a hell of a barbecue sauce. And I'm actually on vacation this week because Dark Lord Day was supposed to be Saturday, but with this COVID thing, they canceled Dark Lord Day. So I don't know what they're doing with all that beer, but I'm really just hoping that they do just like an Indiana-only release and able to get some this year. I don't know what's going to happen, but figures. Sam takes a vacation to do one thing, and something ridiculous happens. It just never fails. It never ends. But head's down to about a finger now, so let's give her a try. Very smoky. Got a pretty nice mouthfeel on it. Mouthfeel feels like a porter. It's not super thick, creamy or anything. It's kind of watery, but there is a creamy aspect to it, I guess. But I kind of, I guess, count on that with the higher ABV. Definitely some heat on the back end. The heat and the smoke go together really nicely. Might be a little bit of dark fruit in there. That is really good. I really like that. It's not one I can chug. Not one I want to chug and get it over with, kind of like the last one I did. But that is an enjoyable beer. I'm not big on the peppered beers. I think the one who does it best is the Prairie Bomb. I think their freaking bomb is delicious. But this isn't bad. Now, I did drink this the other evening with a bacon cheeseburger with pepper jack cheese, and did end up having some indigestion later. But yeah, I do like this. It's quite nice. Mouthfeel, porter, flavor profile porter, but there's just that little bit upkick for the imperial and the peppers and stuff. I never really can, test. Oh god, this has been oak aged, unless it's had bourbon in it prior to it being aged. But I think this is an exceptional beer. I actually think it might be a little bit better than the in my book, in the scores it's got on the two sites that I noted. But I'm going to sip on this for a little bit, come back and finish it off, and let you know what I think. I got a little bit of this beer left, and as I said, I really enjoyed it, and I think it'd be an excellent beer to drink with barbecue or red meat of some sort, or it's just a very nice porter. The chilies do add something nice to the porter smokiness, and I really enjoy it. I would buy this beer again, that is for sure. I've actually saved one back to cellar and drink at a later date, and I actually would probably buy another 6-pack of it to put back. I mean, it's that good. It's a very nice beer. I like it a hell of a lot more than the New England IPA. And yeah, so I'm going to finish this off and give you my final thoughts. I'm going to give this beer a 6 out of 7 and put it probably around a 94, 95. I think it is a little bit better than what the Untapped and Beer Advocate are saying it is. I really enjoyed it. Would buy again. And yeah, so if you see it out and about anytime soon, give it a try. As always, stay metal, drink good beer.